Well, hello everyone, and welcome back again to a new episode of the City of Alessa with me, the Analog Kid. And today we're going to be working on this little area that we have been neglecting for quite some time now. But today we're going to make things right, and we're going to start developing on, as you can see, might have guessed, this little peninsula over here by the lake. And my idea over here is to add some of, kind of museums and theaters and whatnot, because we're right around there by the Liberal Arts University, so we can keep on going that theme of the arts, right? So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, what I want to do is to mark out the outline of this build, right? Kind of like a limit, so to speak. So let's get a pedestrian street, right? And let's get all the guidelines off. First of all, maybe let's extend the terrain just a little touch, and let's pause the game. By doing this, the game reads that it's not as close to the water, so that way the pedestrian street is not raised up from the ground. I mean, that's a theory, at least. Let's try it. Let's get it from this point, maybe. Again, let's go again. Let's get it as close as we can. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's better, I think. Got some tearing going on right there, but I can live with that. Now let's see if we can pull this one off as well. Okay. Maybe we'll go like this. Yeah, okay. There you go. Let's try it over here as well. Yeah, we're kind of further away from that seawall, but okay, so this is the idea, right? So to have this little outline over here, and now what I want to do is just raise the terrain a little bit, just a little bit. Maybe that's fine. Now push it against these pedestrian paths, right? Now let's get it like so. Okay, and this is going to be raised as well. So maybe the idea over here is to get some of this, couple of these little restaurants and whatnot over here. So they're gonna go until here, right? So we should push it back a little bit more. Maybe what we can do is just get a little dirt road. Let's try and get it in line with this. Okay, no. That's not it. See? This should do, I think. Let's push the terrain back. That. Now let's see if we have... Yeah, we have 3x3s over here. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we just need to continue the pattern over here, and we'll be able to continue. Okay guys, so this is what I was talking about. So we get this rather interesting design over here with the 2 tiers, you know. So everyone is over here having a great, fantastic view when we place this asset that I'm thinking about over here. But let's create an entrance for it in the first place. Okay, so let's create a slope. Okay, so we'll go from here and we'll go like this. Nice and gentle slope. Okay, so my idea is to create a connection with, again, pedestrian streets, but this time we'll be using the larger ones. Okay, so as you can see, this doesn't line up, so let's pause the game just for a second. Let's get rid of the trees since we're at it, and let's tidy up this jankiness, this terrain over here. Okay, great. Now we'll grab our larger pedestrian pathway, pedestrian street. Okay, and let's try and line it up right in the middle, dead on the middle. Okay, let's extend it like so, and then let's grab our avenue again. So like this and like that. Okay, so that way we get this really nice centralized crosswalk over here. Great, great, great. So let's unpause the game so we don't keep on losing money. Let's try and fix our terrain just a little bit. Okay, let's take it all the way to that street. Okay, that's good. Great. Now, the asset that I was thinking about is the Theater of Wonders, right? So let's try and see where it falls right next to that limit from that seawall. Pretty much right there. So we should be able to place pedestrian pathway, pedestrian street going like that, and let's see where it kind of lined up. Yeah, that's really good. That way we can get some pathways in between, do some detailing. Yeah, this is a really nice view, really nice placement of this asset. Now I want to complement it with another one so it's not, doesn't feel lonely, right? So let's take this chunk of terrain back, take it back like that, and on this place over here, how about if we place the Modern Art Museum? Okay, so we're clashing right there with this and just a touch of that seawall, so we'll have to take it back just a notch. Okay, so I took back that seawall just a little bit more, so we should be able to place down that museum. Okay, so maybe let's align it over here with this avenue, so it's in line with that. And it gives us a bit more breathing room to place another seawall over here, right? So let's prepare this terrain for that. Okay, that's as much as we can go. So yeah, let's place down that seawall. Hey guys, so this is what I was talking about, right? So we have this distinct look by having these two tiers, and of course the main assets on top, you know? So it gives really nice aesthetic, really nice view. Kind of pleased with this. Over here, as you can see, we have some terrain jankiness over there, but you know, you can always cover up with some oak trees. Trees are your friends when it comes to hide these things. Let's see if we can pull this off. Let's get a bigger tree like that. And if you see some other places, you just cover them up, right? So we have beautiful trees over there hiding that thing. That's a great one. And over here, I'm still not sure what to add, but of course, this little pedestrian street is going to have other trees than those. I think these ones are really nice. You can continue that pattern over here. It's not too bad. We'll see about that later. But yeah, let's start adding a bunch more stuff. As I said, over here I want to have kind of like some restaurants, you know, in the style of these guys over here with the umbrellas and whatnot. I think those are going to pair up really well over here. So in order to do that, we need to create another district, or maybe we can drag this one, yeah, from the shopping malls district and go all the way till there. Okay, and we'll plop some 3x3s over there, and we'll wait those out. Maybe, just maybe, we could add another one over here. We'll see what comes up over here, but these three guys over here are going to be those restaurants, no doubt in my mind. And on this little shoreline, maybe we could add some more of these. Where are you guys? These ones, the marinas, right? They're going to be a really nice addition. We'll add the most we can with some spacing. It's not the most realistic marinas, but it is what it is, you know? We need to play with what we've got, right? Good. Now, this pedestrian street, I want to carry it over all the way to this side. Here we're going to develop as well. Maybe we could add another pedestrian street, larger one. You know, go... Let's see. I'm most certain that we're going to add another pedestrian street over here, right next to this seawall, right? So let's see where we can connect. I think it's going to be this side. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Let's try and get it as close as we can. So it's going to be over here. That's fine. Maybe let's get our guidelines till here. There you go. And as I said, let's add another one of those larger pedestrian streets like that. And maybe we're gonna have to to redraw this shoreline over here. Let's hope that we can manage to bring it back. Let's add some more terrain over here and go around the museum. Maybe we could get it a bit more straight like that. Okay, that's good. Of course, over here we're gonna get. We could extend the larger path pedestrian street, but maybe we can live with this one instead. Okay. Okay, so this is a little turnaround over here with the pedestrian street. So let's tidy up this little coastline. Go like that. Go around. Let's get 90-degree angle over there. Maybe we should be able to pull this one off. Maybe we go in a straight line. Yeah, I think it's going to be better for that seawall mechanics. Okay. Let's try and see if we can get some freeform action over here. Okay, maybe it's going to be best redraw this entire thing. Go like this. And go like that. Okay, maybe we could leave it like this. Like this. Maybe. Yeah, that's good. I'm not feeling this, but we should be able to connect like so. Yes. There you go. Okay, so we need to start thinking about what are we going to place over here in front of the theater, right? It's kind of a tight space, right? And we're definitely going to have some tearing over here with the terrain, which is to be expected, you know. But let's see what we can come up with. I was thinking about this one, the Plaza of the Future. And it's going to fit rather perfectly over here. It's really, really tight. And I gotta tell you, it's a bit, I think it goes with the theme, you know? Of course, we're gonna have some of these things over here that we can hopefully cover up with some trees. Maybe. Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, so that's the most that we can do. Which is not bad, actually. And same thing over here. It's not ideal, but it is what it is, you know? Let's see if we can get a bigger tree over here. So, it covers up real good that terrain over there. And over here, you can see it through, but from a distance, you don't actually. So, yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. Yeah, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. Now, what else we gotta do? Okay, so let's head over here. And my idea is to carry on this modern city center theme going over here. So let's extend this thing over here, which is modern city center. This. Okay, so we just lost that one, but maybe we'll rearrange this. And let's place down 4x4s over here. Let's see how many can we fit in. Okay, so 3 4x4s. I think that's going to be just fine. Okay, guys, so I think that we have pretty much the bulk of the build done. But there's just one area that still I'm not quite quite sure of this little space over here. Tell you what, how about if we reclaim this land? Let's pause the game for a second, right? Let's get rid of this. All of this. Let's get rid of all of it. Okay, let's take this back. This as well. Like so. Because it would be interesting to connect this pedestrian area with this other one, right? I mean, it's kind of reasonable, right? I mean, I think it's gonna work. Let's try it out. You never know. Okay, so let's get rid of those trees. And let's start putting this together. Get until there, maybe? Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Let's take this back. All of this back. Okay. And this terrain, let's push it right towards that 4-lane avenue. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we got something out of this. Now, how about if we continue this? Let's get it first with as a... Okay, so let's wait the water to be out of here. Okay, so the water is all gone, so let's try again. Okay. Let's push this terrain just a bit more. Okay, let's go till there maybe. So, maybe we could do though is to get this 4-lane or larger pedestrian avenue. And maybe go till there maybe. Right? Then let's box this off like that. And continue with this. So my idea is to get those restaurants that we had over here right till this side, to this side, right? So we're gonna have to push the terrain a bit more. We'll do this and connect like that. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Now just, yeah, okay, so we have those 3x3s. There's a little gap in between. I don't mind. That's good. That's fine. Now, let's redraw this pedestrian street. Go with all the guidelines. So, this is where it starts to bend. Let's see if we can just... No. We can't, so we're gonna have to redraw this a little bit like that, right? Let's see now. Okay, let's redraw with all of our guidelines. Let's go straight line. Should let us get in line at least. Okay, so that's 15 units. Now, let's go with an angle and there you go. Like so. Now let's see if it can connect. Yeah, got a nice connection over there. And did we get to keep the 3x3s? Yes, yes we did. That's what I was hoping for. Great. Now, we could apply a kind of like square plaza design that we used in previous episodes. How about if we get something going like this? And I don't want any zoning on this side, so like that. Okay, there you go. That's good. That's really good. And then over here we're gonna have some modern city center. Now let's see if we can fit in this building on its side like this. Okay, so that's gonna collide with that seawall, because I want to have these over here, this balcony facing towards the ocean. I think it's gonna look way nicer than having it like this with a wall like that facing towards this open area. So I don't want to, but we're gonna have to get rid of that in order to do this. You see what I mean? You know, you have that balcony and whatnot, so it's a bit more open, I think. And the pattern that I was saying is, I'm gonna show it to you. It's better, I think. This little pattern over here, right? So I think that this is a really nice design that we came up with, and we could do it again over here. Why not? So as I was saying, we're gonna have these little plazas here. Maybe we could go this. Let's see how many we can fit in. Okay, that's not too bad. We have a little bit left over here, but we can cover it up. So you get the idea. And over here we're gonna have a lot of tables and whatnot. So I think it's gonna be a really nice addition. And as I was saying, over here on this side we're gonna have modern city center. So let's extend this area over here. Let's pause the game for a second. Okay, so like that. Let's redraw this little district so we don't lose those guys. Yeah, that's it. And let's get big 4x4s over here. Alright guys, we're pretty much done over here with the bulk of the building, right? So this is what I was talking about having these restaurants. They all look the same, of course. But, you know, I think sometimes it's good, it's nice to have that repeated pattern going, you know, especially with these little plazas over here. So I think this turned out quite a really nice area for shopping around and having some nice lunch, dinner, what have you. Everyone here, and as you can see, this little restaurant is pet friendly as well, so that's a bonus. And as you can see, a really nice view. Really nice view over here. So I think this would be a really nice time for going into a time lapse and do some detailing. And that's what we're gonna do next. So sit back and enjoy it. Okay, everyone, just finished detailing the entire build, and gotta be honest with you, I think it's a really nice addition to this coastline by the lake. It was, that is the cherry on top of the cake, right? Because it was the only part that was missing some development. So let's go little by little. So you go through this rather grandiose entrance over here, and you get, of course, this theater in front of this plaza. It's a really nice open area with a lot of breathing room in between. And my idea over here was to give this place a really nice green belt around it, so that way it's not just all concrete. And I gotta be honest, I love this two-tier design over here. And just connecting the stairwells, everyone is using them, so they're cutting through this open area, which is always a nice bonus. And right next to the theater we have the Modern Arts Museum. Of course, really nice pairing over here, these two assets, I think. And let's go through this border over here around the build, of course complementing it with some marinas here and there, and of course a really nice stroll through this area over here with all the ferries. A lot of movement over here. And when you get to this area, I think that it's a really nice segue into that stadium area, because you get a lot of restaurants and shops in between here and there with these buildings. And this design with the the seating area and those tables and whatnot is just like an extension to these restaurants, right? And these open areas always a really nice addition. Really, really good. And of course, as I was saying, really nice connection to the stadium area that we did a long time ago. And as you can see, a lot of movement over here. A lot of movement. So that tells us that it was a connection that was needed, right? And yeah, and on the other side, just completed the blanks here and there with a couple of modern city center buildings. This floating cafe that I never use it, to be honest, but I said, hey, why not? You know? And yeah, guys, I think that should be it. I'm gonna leave you with this little view over here with that backdrop of the downtown. And again, as always, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the support. And thank you for being here. And as usual, I will see you on the next one. Take care and goodbye.